Walmart right here. Hey, yeah. So onward I press on. So I've been sitting in here, just got the videos put onto my phone. So I'm going to edit for a little while and charge up. I'll see you in a jiff. We're gonna talk about hitchhiking safety, guys. You know, I keep seeing a lot of videos where these backpackers go out and do their own things, and you know, the major TV show or TV companies like 60 Minutes, Dateline, and whatnot. You know, the thing is, how you can spot a seasoned hitchhiker or a backpacker is that they don't do things to do it. They have rationalities on them. You know, like these people, I'm gonna post a link down below. They had no business. I mean, straight up, they had no business hitchhiking for the very first time of their own. And yes, they did say they had people with them. They had people with them that were more experienced than they were. And I'm gonna be talking about my experience here shortly. Alright, I'm gonna talk a little bit about my stories of hitchhiking. In 2012, I decided that I wanted to hitchhike long distance. I had to somehow get my way back to Pennsylvania. I never did anything long distance. I didn't think long distance hitchhiking was possible back then. A lot of truckers showed me different. I remember, I don't know why I went westernly instead of easternly. I had my dog. I went up the 59 area, then I veered to the west a little bit. I can remember I was going up and seen a trucker parked on the side of the road for some odd reason. I guess that's what they do back then, and they still do it sometimes. So I go on to the far side of the passenger side to pass him up, and he he toots his little horn of his, and he motions me to come back to him and ask me, "What you doing, boy?" I was like, "Well, I'm trying to get to Pennsylvania, and I somehow ended up on this side of the earth," meaning like towards Dallas-ish area. And he's like, "I'm going north a little ways." He ends up dropping me off. And then I proceeded a little bit north. What's that, 59? It goes all the way up. Lake Texoma. I'm a little bit tired, but me and the dog go swimming, having a blast, and then we proceeded on, made it to Little Rock, and from there, like how I'm sitting at this rinky-dink truck stop, waited for a ride. I noticed a young guy asking for cash for gas. So I ended up saying, "Hey man, I got about 10-20 bucks. Where are you headed?" He said, "Oh, I'm going to Connecticut." Yeah, he said he's going to Connecticut, so right then and there I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a ride. My dog, Chaplain, she did not want to do nothing with cars. I'm like, dog, this is not how you is. So I picked her up. She made me feel like I was stealing my own dog. That's how bad it was. And you know, I didn't put anything to it. I guess she didn't. I didn't care what her feelings were that day. So ended up putting it in, made it to Lebanon, Tennessee, and that's the hometown of the Titans, Tennessee Titans, and the hometown of Cracker Barrel out of Kingman, where I used to work. Heck yeah. But anyway, he made a right instead of a left, and we get pulled over, and I'm like, damn, what you do, dude? Because it was a hell of a lot of cop cars that pulled him over. He sat down, he sat in the driver's seat and looked at me square in the face and said, I stole the car. My heart immediately sank, and I'm like, damn, dog, try to tell me something. Man. So it was a big ass ordeal. The cop was like, you know, you could have got hurt. This guy is he's a criminal. You know, the cop tried to scare me off from hitchhiking. So I got let go. Me and the dog went up a little bit north, caught a ride. Pretty nice. You know, like, hitchhiking was pretty fun for the other than the hiccups that came with it. And you could ask any other hitchhiker out there what kind of dangers they face. Some will tell you, some will not tell you a full-on fledged truth and whatnot. Denning, I think it's Denning, Texas. Whatever, Texas. Sorry about that, Texans, if I can't get that one. It's just right below that little piece area, Texoma Lake, right below that one. Two brothers picked me up. They both had black eyes. They said we straight up fight each other, and I'm just nervously shaking my legs like, crap. Yeah. That's some of the things that is very dangerous about hitchhiking. Well, I'm not trying to scare you out of hitchhiking. The reason why I post the little description, the little warning thingy, my barber, at the front of every video I do, is because I don't want to be held responsible for your doings and yes, most will say if you don't want to be held responsible, why are you doing it? Well, I'm doing it for more entertainment purposes for you guys. I know I gotta stop that stuff, but anyway, I've been in vehicles with people doing meth while behind the wheel, smoking, whatever. It's their problem. It's not my problem that they have that type of issue. I've been in. This is kind of like a sensitive topic. Sorry. I've been in vehicles that drivers don't really care. I've been in vehicles that drivers were on a suicidal mission. Sometimes you feel like you're a psychiatrist because some of the truckers, some of the drivers will actually talk to you and tell you they'll tell you their whole life story within like a whole day's worth of rides. It's pretty awesome. I'm not complaining about it. Sometimes I wonder, like, is this a trade-off or what? I'm sitting here at a McDonald's. I got my phone plugged in. I forget where I'm at. Excuse me. What town is this? What is it?
Colinga.
Colinga.
Yeah.
Sounds like a disease. I'm sorry. So, when you get into vehicles, you have, well, vehicles ain't gonna hurt you. When you get in a vehicle with an unknown person that is taking you, you got to have a checklist, a slew of checklists, and keep eye contact with the driver, and just make sure you're positive that this driver or that driver, he or she ain't gonna hurt you. Even the female drivers can be deadly at times. It can be an exhilarating feeling. But anyway, peace, love, stay true, and be happy. I'll see you in the next vlog. Love you guys. So at the beginning of the video, I said these two girls shouldn't have been out there hitchhiking if they didn't know what they're doing or getting themselves into. I know I said peace, love, stay true, and be happy, but I wanted to express this out. I have the link to the video that to the topic that I talked about at the beginning of this vlog. So if you want to hear more about experiences that I've had, and positive and negative, comment down below, and I'll probably do a live stream about it. Yeah, I typically don't like talking about the I don't typically like talking about the negative side of hitchhiking, because if you think about it, you might manifest it, and that's always in the back of our mind, that danger could strike at any time. There's road safeties, there's a lot of other safeties that we have to keep in our mind, and top priority is protecting ourselves. And what can we do to minimize of getting hurt? So every morning or every time somebody asks, are you scared? I try to say, I try not to think of it. I try not to. But anyway, guys, well, for real, we'll see you in the next vlog. If you want to see the video to the topic, it's in the link down below in the description. Peace.